love it when I start recording a video and then realize that I've been muted all along. That's the kind of genius I am, so I need to redo it now. So, recap. I'm reacting to myself, which means nobody can do any copyright claims and so forth. Now, I'm only using the image here in the background as a reference because of the lady over there. This lady over here I reacted to some time ago. She was talking to this chap and they were talking about how women receive lots of attention on the internet by some random people, and for some reason that's very valuable, and that husbands or similar entities cannot compete with such attention. Right. And I remember getting mad because the chap wasn't protesting in any of her points. Anyway, so this lady over here, the substating lady, apparently has exposed herself as a bit of a fraud in general, and she's been rather inelegant in her protestations about all of this, including threats of doxing and all sorts of awful things. Whatever. I have no idea how much of it is true. It doesn't matter. But I can tell you that it's very, very likely that all of it is true, because this individual is not an intellectual individual. This individual spends the vast majority of her time on her looks and how she presents herself, and inside I suspect there is very little, right? Lip filler, Botox, tinted hair, painted eyebrows, painted probably glued eyelashes, I mean all of that, and then people are going like, oh yeah, she photoshops her videos or whatever the equivalent tool is to doctor a video. And I'm like, wow, duh. It's incredible. This individual over here is not an incredibly skilled psychologist as she claims to be. It looks like a 403 to me. So, I mean, it's very evident that this individual spends a heck of a lot of time on her aesthetic. There's one peculiar phenomenon in humans, probably most species I'm assuming, where an individual who is considered aesthetically pleasing, dubiously in this case in my opinion, but anyway, aesthetically pleasing, right, is also considered or ascribed qualities that have nothing to do with aesthetics. For example, somebody who's good looking, they're also good-hearted, kind-hearted, which is not only nonsense a priori, because there's obviously no correlation between the two, but it's nonsense empirically as well. Like, you will find out that people who are more good looking tend to be much less amenable, right? Anyway, so yeah, this lady is apparently having all sorts of weird problems, and when I protested about her and what she was saying at the time, I just feel like I can say a lovely "I told you so." I mean, but I don't take much pride in it. Like a blind man with a blindfold on top of his blindness would have been able to see this. Her attitude, the way she behaves, the things she says. I mean, all of them scream vain femme fatale. Such a nothing burger, but it's yet another example of these completely phony individuals who make their fortune on the internet for some kind of peculiar, fortuitous thing. I don't know. And they may have some skills. I don't know what those are. Painting their face, I guess. But they have thousands of millions, billions of followers, etc. And you just observe this phenomenon with some degree of peculiar sufficiency, going like, I'm not sure. Oh well. Well, I mean, best of luck to her or whatever. I didn't care about her resistance before, don't now. This is just to highlight the fact that yet another phony on the internet is being found. Goodbye.